If you're over 60 years old, you may have noticed certain changes in your body that previously went unnoticed. Maybe you no longer get out of bed with the same agility, or you feel that climbing stairs takes more effort than before. Perhaps you notice that your balance is no longer as steady as it used to be, or that certain everyday tasks, like reaching for something on the floor or standing for a long time, now feel more uncomfortable. These changes are normal with age, but that doesn't mean they must be accepted as inevitable. What many people don't know is that there's a simple, natural, and accessible solution that can make a big difference in how you feel and move every day. You don't need to join an expensive gym, use complex machines, or spend endless hours on difficult routines. What you need is to incorporate a single movement, one single exercise that, done consistently, can help you regain some of that strength, stability, and vitality you thought you had lost. That exercise is the squat. Although at first glance they may seem like just part of a workout routine, squats are much more than that. They are a reflection of the movements you do in your day-to-day life, a natural motion that you use more often than you imagine. Every time you sit down at the table, get up from the couch, bend down to reach something, or simply go to the bathroom, you're doing a version of this exercise. However, when we stop using certain muscles frequently, the body begins to weaken. This can result in a lack of balance, joint pain, reduced mobility, and an increasing risk of falls, which are one of the main causes of injury in older adults. That's why I invite you to stay with me until the end of this video. Because we're going to look together at how to do squats safely and adapted to your physical level, how to start step by step, and above all, what extraordinary benefits this simple movement can bring to your health. It doesn't matter if you haven't exercised in years or if you feel out of shape. What matters is to start. And today could be that first step. Why are squats so important after 60? Over time, it's common for tasks like getting up, climbing stairs, or bending down to become more difficult. Let's now take a closer look at what benefits you can gain with just 40 squats a day. It may seem like a high number if you're not used to it, but what's surprising is that with just a few minutes a day, spread across several short sessions, you could completely transform the way your body feels, moves, and protects itself. First, you strengthen your bones and prevent dreaded osteoporosis. As we age, bones lose calcium and become less dense, a natural but dangerous process that can lead to fractures from movements that once seemed harmless. More fragile bones mean a higher risk of injury, especially in critical areas like the hips, wrists, or spine. But there is something you can do. By doing squats, you apply controlled load on your legs, hips, and spine, which stimulates bone cells to regenerate and grow stronger. It's a mechanical process that activates the formation of new bone tissue, making your bones more resistant over time. This simple daily action can be more effective than many supplements when practiced consistently and with good technique. Second, you improve your circulation and prevent common venous problems like varicose veins. Many older people feel heaviness in the legs, swelling in the ankles, or visible veins that cause discomfort. This is largely due to slowed blood flow caused by sedentary habits and loss of muscle tone. Squats, by contracting and relaxing the leg muscles, act like a pump that pushes blood back to the heart. This action improves venous return, prevents fluid buildup, and relieves that feeling of heavy legs. It also helps strengthen vein walls, reducing the risk of complications like deep vein thrombosis. With just a few minutes a day, you can feel a noticeable difference in the lightness and well-being of your legs. Third, you take care of your joints and reduce annoying pain. It's common to believe that joints must hurt with age, but that's not an absolute truth. Joint pain is often not due to age itself, but to inactivity. When joints move little, the production of synovial fluid, a natural lubricant that prevents bones from rubbing and protects cartilage, is reduced. Squats, by gently and controllably moving the knees, hips, and ankles, reactivate this system. They also strengthen the muscles around the joints, relieving pressure that would otherwise fall directly on them. And although there's a myth that squats damage the knees, the truth is that with proper technique, This exercise helps strengthen, stabilize, and keep them healthy over time. The key is not to avoid movement, but to do it intelligently and progressively. Fourth, you gain muscle strength and improve balance. Over the years, one of the most noticeable changes in the body is the progressive loss of muscle mass, a process known as sarcopenia. This not only affects physical appearance but also essential functions like walking steadily, keeping balance, or performing simple movements without effort. The good news is that sarcopenia is not irreversible. It can be prevented and even partially reversed with specific exercises like squats. This movement works the leg muscles, glutes, and core intensely, all fundamental for supporting the body. Strengthening these areas not only helps you climb stairs or get up from the couch more easily, but also gives you confidence and safety when moving. Plus, with more active muscles, your body reacts better to a stumble or unexpected loss of balance, reducing the risk of falls, which so often result in serious injuries in older adults. Feeling strong is not a luxury, it's a necessity for living independently. Fifth, you improve your posture and protect your back. Over time, it's common to see posture begin to hunch, the head leaning forward, and the lower back becoming overloaded. This not only affects appearance but also causes discomfort like lower back pain, tension in the upper back, and difficulty maintaining balance. Squats, when done correctly, activate the core, the deep muscles of the abdomen and lower back, which are responsible for keeping the spine upright and stable. They also strengthen the glutes and legs, which helps better distribute body weight and relieve pressure on the back. A firm posture improves your breathing, facilitates movement, and gives you an overall sense of greater control over your body. It's as if you recover the center of gravity lost over the years, walking straighter, with your head up and your chest open. Now then, the key is not to jump into doing deep squats from day one. What's important is to move forward safely, respecting your body's rhythm. If you've never exercised or if you have joint discomfort, it's best to start with gentle, accessible variations. For example, you can practice assisted squats. Sitting down and getting up slowly from a chair without using your hands is a great first step. You can also try wall squats, where you lean your back against the wall for greater stability and posture control. Or simply do half squats, going down only as far as you feel comfortable. Even holding onto a table or handrail to maintain balance is perfectly fine. It's not about doing more, it's about doing it right. The key is to stay in motion, consistently and safely. Later on, gradually increase the depth, always listening to your body. There's no rush. The most important thing is not to feel pain or excessive tension in the knees, back, or hips. Every body has its own rhythm, and respecting it is key to progressing without injuries. Always keep your back straight, your chest open, and your shoulders relaxed. The knees should not go past the toes, and the movement should be slow and controlled. Engage your core as you go down and as you come up. This not only gives you stability but also protects your lower back. Remember, you can start with something as simple as 10 repetitions a day. Little by little, and with consistency, that number can grow to 40. It's not about doing it perfectly from the beginning, but about building a habit that stays with you every day. Adapting this exercise to your physical level and current condition is not only possible, it's necessary. Not all of us have the same starting point, but we can all move forward. Whether you haven't exercised in years or you're simply looking to stay in shape, squats can help you strengthen your body without equipment, without leaving home, and without risking your joints. It's a simple gesture that can change the way you move, feel, and face everyday life. With each repetition, you improve your mobility, regain agility, and above all, start trusting your body again. That feeling of security, of being able to do things on your own, is priceless. Now tell me, could you do 40 squats a day? Would you dare try it for a week? Let me know in the comments if you've already tried this exercise or if you're thinking of adding it to your routine. I'd love to read about your experience. And if this video was helpful or inspiring, don't forget to support us with a like and subscribe to the channel. Here we share content made especially for you, to help you stay strong, healthy, and active after 60. Because it's never too late to start taking care of yourself. See you in the next video. See you soon.